Yo, this is Top Flight, and we are back on we're starting our Manifest journey. After checking out Manifest the other night for the first time, now we're gonna start going through the list. A couple different people wrote different lists. We're gonna drop which one is your favorite song. Like, what's your favorite song out of all the Manifest songs?
Or which one will be your favorite one for us to react to? You know?
Yeah. Let's go that. This time go ahead.
We dropped our first Manifest video today. So
Yes.
we on it. And if y'all stay on it, keep us accountable here.
Yeah, because I'm with it. We do so many different journeys that sometimes I think I get caught up that I forget to stay on some of the journeys because we just be running and add new people and stuff like that. But they're super dope. That's the one thing I like that I was talking about in the last one is like the different vibes and the different styles each girl has, which kind of gives you that, like, each of them hold their own. Remember I told you I like groups like that because, well, I come from the New Edition days where it's like everybody kind of holds their own and has their own situation. Well, you have like BBD, but then you had Ralph, you had Johnny, and you had Bobby separately could all do their own thing. So I kind of like that vibe of like every girl kind of having their own swag and their own little look versus sometimes when they start looking like very similar,
Well, yesterday they had a feature, and I'm assuming that the feature was that lady that went last.
Yeah,
You know
she
what I
was.
mean?
And she was the one that was like super popping. I think she's been popping out there for like ever. And then
She just gave
they
it a
got
look.
her to, yeah, giving them a look, you know what I'm saying, which is dope. I like when the older school artists come and rock, let the young ones rock, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's a double-sided piece of that, because you have like the young artists that sometimes don't care for the old artists, and then that's messed up. And then you have the opposite where the older artists just don't give a look to the younger artists. So I like when they come together and get it popping. But let's get into this Manifest Snap, the official dance video. So now we get to see how they dance. Let's see how it goes.
Sana alkış yok anca finger snap. No thanks. Güzel outfit yakışıyorduk tam matchlik sayende hepsini ettik sana yakışanı yaptın. Giderek buna şaşırdım sandın. Geleceğinden parlak lipstick sürdüm 0 gramsın yok kalsın. Yanıma renk çiçeklerle gelsen de telefonun arka planında kesen ve olmaz. Yok böyle Paris hiçbiri kesmez. Bir zamanlar sen yeterli şimdi hiçbir şey yetmez. Ortada mı kaldın pardon. Üzülmüş gibi rollendim bravo sana. Çoktan unuttum sildim her yerden. Sakın deneme. Kaçma kovalamam. Senin gibisini çok gördüm affedemem hayır. Sesin gelmiyor hiç yok bye bye. Kaçma kovalamam. Senin gibisini çok gördüm affedemem hayır. Sesin gelmiyor hiç yok bye bye. Sana alkış yok anca finger snap. Ortada mı kaldın pardon. Üzülmüş gibi rollendim bravo sana. Çoktan unuttum sildim her yerden. Sakın deneme. Kaçma kovalamam. Senin gibisini çok gördüm affedemem hayır. Sesin gelmiyor hiç yok bye bye. Kaçma kovalamam. Senin gibisini çok gördüm affedemem hayır. Sesin gelmiyor hiç yok bye bye.
Okay, I see him.
I like how swaggy they are. They
Confident,
super,
swaggy. They on
they
point,
super, and the dance moves too. I'm trying to catch up to some of the words because I didn't I didn't put the thing on the bottom so I can see it.
Break it down. You'd because you know what? Then some people might not like me for saying this, but I think a lot of the women we watch that are like pop stars or whatever, and they're singing and dancing, they might be a little more on point than the guys. Like
I would believe you. Yes.
yeah, like
I'm gonna put that
Mimi,
100%.
I mean, you're with like you're watching. What do you think? I think I'd say they have more confidence. Not just these women, the Blackpink. There's a few groups that are just like they kind of show it. You know what I mean?
I think it's because, like, I hate to say it, like, I feel it's the industry being, I guess you can kind of say, misogynistic and sexist. So then the girls have to, it seems like they almost have to be, like, twice as good as the dudes. And it makes it so they kill it. Like,
and it's like this. Like you hear the stories of Tiger Woods and how he became the best golfer, and his dad. It's almost abuse. Like they just make him. Like how much they make them practice and work hard for these things, but then at the same time, it's like to be the greatest in the world, you don't get there easily.
definitely.
And you might not be happy on the way. You know what I mean? There's lots of times you're just like, hey, this sucks, but you know, those who persevere get it, and you know, I don't know. To be the best in the world, you might not get there easily. You know?
Yeah. One thing I like about, especially when I talk about this with some of the other groups, is like when the dancing is not like, well, you of course have choreography, so you have the 1-2s and stuff. Like we used to call it 1-2 dancing, but when you can see that people can kind of just swag and dance themselves, there's like pieces in here where you see when they're just dancing separate, and you can tell that they're just like swaggy. That's what I like. I can't remember exactly where it is. Like stuff like that, like, you see what I'm saying? Like you can just tell it's
Attitude.
yeah, it's just that attitude that you can really dance. Like right there, like it's just like you can just really dance, versus it being like you always have to be like in one and step and like we used to call it like the separation between dudes that could really dance and dudes that couldn't. Because back in the day, like when people would like pop and stuff like that, you had dudes that could like really pop and like dance separate, or you had dudes that did the 1-2 stuff. And it's like the dudes who really can pop, they don't really like the dudes that do the. So then you got to find people that are in between, like, and that's what I like. When I see dancers that can really get down and do stuff, I'm like, yo, this is dope. So whatever they're doing it right, because I like it. I like it. Just their whole aesthetic. I like it.
So we only 2 in, and I feel, you know, we got to keep going. So let us know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment. Let's go.